What is going on, everybody? It's the SLAP Train, and welcome back today, guys, to the channel. Dirt 4 coming at you with some speed car extreme open wheeler content, man. For the first time showcased on the channel, taking a look at these crazy open wheel machines, man. Now these are 120 brake horsepower with a motorcycle engine strapped behind it. Now we have the full wheel cam today, courtesy of Codemasters from my trip to Spain. So big thank you for flying me out there to get some early access direct capture. Big thank you also to Hollie Bennett for allowing me to use her Elgato. Now for the first time I got to look at the cockpit of these open wheelers, and I gotta say it was intimidating coming in, man. Very short wheelbase, and we had a very kind of high power to weight ratio. So I mean, these were like a rocket, and it did take a little bit to really understand what was happening. Now this was a time attack style. The green ones you needed to hit to bring down your time. The red ones would actually increase time, and there was different variations on each lap that you were going on. So it was, you know, it was a good kind of trial and error, if you will, on these events, which I did like. I did have a little bit of issues coming on that corner, and you will see next few laps, every single time my back tire would just hit something coming through that section and would spin me out. But I learned very quickly that these cars are really built, man. They are fast as shit, and obviously I didn't know the track 100%. I just want you guys to hear this thing, man. Have a quick listen. It is equipped with a 6-speed transmission, man. I mean, we are plowing through gears, same spot once again. I lost it. I don't understand what was happening on that one spot. I left the whole thing stock, so I didn't really change too much of it, but it was fun. I mean, just seeing this thing in the game was just, crazy enough as it was. I wasn't really expecting this to be in the game. When I got there, I was going through the car list and I seen it and I asked, I was like, can I showcase these open wheels? I don't know really what has been showcased and what hasn't been yet, but they said it's fair game, and I was pretty hyped up to at least drive it. But this is going to make for some very high intense online battles, just for the sheer fact that, I mean, it's a challenging car to drive. It's not something where you can just get pulled through the corners. If you are, too much gas, too much steering over into the corner, you're going to find yourself just oversteering the entire thing. So it was definitely probably one of the hardest cars that I drove on Dirt 4 so far. And, like I said, there was a few other open wheelers in that category, so this just isn't the only one. We did have the buggies as well, which unfortunately I did not have enough time to really test out. But we are going to see this thing really stretch its legs. 6th gear coming through this next lap. But the biggest thing for me, though, was just trying to decipher where I was going on the map. You had to be really kind of, aware of what you were doing. I ended up accidentally throwing in a somewhat reverse entry on that corner. I was just absolutely shocked that I did that. And once again, same corner right here, man. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there just like, holy shit, what is happening with this? But, I then kind of, started to throw it out a little bit more. Got bit a few times for doing so. But, I mean, the risk to reward with this car was so satisfying that it was probably one of the best cars, in my opinion, to actually slide in the game. It was so light. We had, so much power being driven to these tires. It just wanted to haul ass, and that was one of the biggest things right there. You can kind of see me starting to get the feel for this thing on the second lap and really starting to have some fun throwing it into the corners. Right here, just starting to try to link a few things. I made a mistake. I went straight, which I should have taken a right because I already ran this on the first lap, and that's where the challenge comes of, trying to decipher where you're going to go on your next few laps. So it was definitely probably one of the most fun events that I did participate in on this Dirt 4 early access. Remember, this is an alpha build, so there's still work that is going to be done. But for the most part, though, this open wheeler, I had a blast with it, man. 10 out of 10. Definitely excited to get my own when the game does drop in June. We also have some gameplay here in Portugal right now, full circuit for some rallycross action, man. Montalegro, this is one of the brand new tracks in the game, and I wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit of the cockpit view and a little bit of the replay angles. A lot of you guys are asking, Slap, what does the replays look like? Are there even replays in the game? And yes, and somehow, some way, Codemasters has found a way to make the replays, even better than Dirt Rally. Now, on this stage right here, we're on lap 3 of 4, and, by this time, I'm getting the feeling for the car, man. I'm wanting to, throw this thing out, but this track, though, Montenegro, was a very challenging track, and, I mean, these are where the fun is going to lie on the online, for me at least. 6-man battles online, I mean, that's where the fun of Dirt came for me on Dirt Rally. I mean, being online with a community, playing with other guys. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of heat coming on the rallycross, and you start bumping a few people are going to get a little bit annoyed, but once you get into a proper lobby, I felt this before, the driving is so intense that the people really want to drive well. That's what I've really found with the Dirt community, is that the people are really good. It's not like Forza where you go in and it's just a shit show every single time. So I'm really excited to get online, do some open lobbies with you guys and such. But right here, though, I'm getting a little bit confident. We're in first place, lots of time ahead. So I'm like, you know what, we're going to chuck this thing around a little bit. Now, the actual AI difficulty on this game can go pretty tough. And I actually had to turn it down because I was just getting absolutely dummied on the, just the single player aspect of it. So, for me, I'm really excited to just try to learn how to take these corners properly. I was on the wheel for this, and I really did like how now that the cockpit driver will mimic your actual hands in the game. I think that is huge now, huge improvement on the gameplay, especially for, the actual kind of realism factor in the game. Once you get your driver's hands mimicking what you would be doing in an actual car, I think that changes the game completely. Now right here we got our replay angles coming through. Now I don't know what it was, but it just looked cleaner than Dirt Rally did. I mean, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think about the replay angles on this game? But I think they nailed it. They have done a great job. I feel like it's a rejuvenation. They have some really nice kind of depth in their camera's field of view, which I think is really nice to capture that moment on the game. But just everything about Dirt 4 I have been really impressed about, and this is all alpha builds right now, so I mean, it's going to be pretty crazy to see the finished product in June. I'm excited for it. Let me know your thoughts down below. We have done quite a few videos so far on Dirt 4, so if you guys have missed any of those, make sure you guys do check those out. A lot of content in those. We were exploring the trophy trucks. We had the, the Ford Focus RS RX doing some smash attacks. There's a lot of things that we were able to do, and I still have more gameplay for you guys to go up. Now, the only thing, though, I really wish that I got more footage of the rally in the game. Unfortunately, I was just so hooked with the rallycross, with the free roam area. My time ran up quick, so unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of that, but, June's coming very damn close. Now right here, I waited up for the AI, man. I felt like I just wasn't being challenged enough, so I was like, you know what, no. I want that damn lead car, man. I want the chase, and we got a few nice little cameras right here. We got the windshield wipers going through, swishing off all the dirt. And like I said, the detail on this game is really unprecedented, and there's no other game that can touch this amount of detail on dirt. And I mean, it just has always been that way. I mean, they have led the game in the rally section, and they have done this once again for this year. And I mean, I can't wait till June to come. I really can't. Let me know your thoughts down below. Are you picking this up? What is your favorite thing so far that you have seen on the Dirt 4 videos? Now right there, we got really close on the outside, and that level of excitement, I cannot explain to you. Being able to hold the outside lane with the wheel, it was a lot of satisfaction, and that's what I'm excited for to get this game online, is to really have that satisfaction. Right here, though, we whipped it into this corner. You're going to see this right here. Almost a reverse entry right now. Hit one of the pylons coming in, held that second gear, and just ripped it. But I do like, though, the cars have a really great sense of, just traction loss, where you can just continuously bang out that throttle and hold it out. I had a blast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching once again. Huge thank you to Codemasters for allowing me to get this capture footage for you guys, and Hollie Bennett from PlayStation Access. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to slap that like button for more Dirt 4 content. It's your boy, the SLAP Train. I'm out. Peace.
Double low speed, double low shit.